have a look at what we got today. Top screen flashing, not booting up. I'm not even pressing that power button, power switch, and it's just flash, 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 like it's trying to boot up on its own. So this is another one out of the glorious parts box. So I've written screen flash won't boot, which you just saw there. The screen is flashing and it's definitely not booting. Now usually you'd associate the screen flash with dodgy screens. So because we saw the flash on the top screen is okay. We didn't see a flash on the bottom screen, meaning it can't connect to that bottom screen and it can't boot, because if it doesn't see a screen, it doesn't boot. So, I mean, I'm sure I would have tried new screens on it back in the day, which is why I writ on it, screen flash, no boot. Just to be sure, we'll put a different bottom screen in. I know this one works. I mean, I knew the other one worked as well. I used it the other day. They both worked. So, just to be on the safe side, we'll put another bottom screen in. Give it a whirl. Connect it back up. Whack her in the frame. See what happens. I don't like my chances. Line it up. Get the microphone and the antenna out of the way. Where's my battery? Alright. I forgot the Wi-Fi board again. There it is in the back. Typical. Always forget that little thing. Alright, try it again. And okay, the bottom screen is doing something, but it's not right. Top screen flashing still. The bottom screen is definitely doing something, but it's not right. We'll get it under the scope. So we're going to inspect the bottom screen connector first. Honestly, it looks mint. I don't see anything wrong with that. Check the back. No water damage or anything around there. Looks alright to me. Let's test the cabs. They're not shorting out. Alright, we might try and have a look at the general area here, and then I'm probably going to follow the traces there. Follow them around, see where they go. See if we find anything of interest. This here looks pretty suspicious. It's very dark on the top end of this cap, and it looks like there was a little bit of water damage on top. In a diode reading of 292. One next to it's getting 500. I don't know if they're supposed to be the same. I'll quickly check that against a donor board and find out. But for now, we might just check the other side of the board. And a few little green specks on the wires there, like there's been a little bit of liquid damage or something. It also looks like there's some flux down there. So we'll give it a clean. I've never worked on this board, so I don't know where that's all from. It's been sitting in a box for a while. Scrub with the alcohol. Looks alright. Definitely want to go back to that cab. It doesn't look right at all. So I checked it against a donor board, and the reading of 292 is way too low. It should be the same as the cap next to it at about 500. So I'm just going to take one of them from a donor board, swap it over, see what happens. This is our donor board now. There we go, nice and easy. And the hot air running at 400 degrees on about 80% airflow. Got the flux in there. Let's get this black burnt looking one out of the way. There we go. Clean it up, wick it off. I've still got the bigger tip on at the moment. Hopefully it's alright. That one next to it also looks a little bit black, but it is reading fine. So I'm just going to replace this one for now. And if this works, I can go back and replace the other one anytime, because it's pretty straightforward to do. But if this fixes it, then, you know, at least we know, and happy days. I'm just going to put some new leaded solder on those pads. Oh, a bit much on the right there. I might wick that little bit off, if I can. And took too much off. And I put a little bit more back on. Okay, that looks good. Get our cap. Bit of hot air, same, it's still 400 degrees, 85% airflow-ish. Stuck on, we'll apply pressure, push it down. It doesn't fly away. Look at that. That looks alright to me. Probably clean off all this excess flux. And then we'll probably give it a whirl, I think. Best thing to do, put it into a housing, back into that original, well, that housing we used just before, and see what happens. If this is it, I'm going to be pretty stoked. I've never had to replace one of those. Never found a dodgy one of those before. This will be something new and exciting for me. That screen on again. Into the housing. There we go. Not going to worry about screwing anything in case it doesn't work. Battery, here we go, moment of truth. Oh, bingo, there we are. Oh, look at that. Yes. Never had one of those go. So it was an exciting find. All right, Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.